No, that's not the case. No. I usually get some of the hardest lobbies sometimes. Um, it's 54. I mean, I'm not amazing, but I'm not terrible. No, I mean it doesn't always work like that. I mean, you might think it does, but it doesn't. I don't think it does. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't. No, I would not do that. No. Just that you're trying to like. Yeah, it's just not like that. It doesn't work like that. Sorry. I mean, you could, but I mean, how I look at it is it doesn't matter if you have it on or off. There's still good and bad players on. I mean, there's still good and bad players on either side. Doesn't matter, like how you look at it. You know what I mean? So that's just how it works. Fortunately. Yep. It's more strategic than run and gun in there in Call of Duty. Yep. You don't run and gun in this game. I mean, you think about it more. That and War Tales and AI. Those are the only ones you run and gun. Yep, those are the only ones. Other than that, you're no. I mean, you just gotta be more patient. You gotta be more patient. That's all. Um, I mean, that's good, but I mean, that's a good way of looking at it. But a lot of players go for damage only. They're like, well, if I had a good game, I only got X amount of damage. Sounds good. Thanks, Kiev, for dropping in. Appreciate you. We're gonna start with what do you want to start with? Tier 3 or 4? What do you need more? We're gonna do some count-ins. Yep. Yeah, I'd start it at tier 3 if you can, just for the sake of trying something different. Oh, well, let's do 4 then. I mean, I can play a different class. Well, shouldn't you want to do cruiser and want to watch how I play destroyer from afar? I mean, I think watching kind of like how I do it a little bit while you're playing your ship, like don't focus entirely on me the whole match, but like look at where I'm going and how I'm approaching things. Let me play T22 and show you how it's done, okay? No, go cruiser. Yep. Yeah, that's what most people do. They stick to one class and they don't play anything else, and they're like, "Well, can you play this class?" No. Like, yep. Okay, we're gonna count it down for chat. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna have to play Helldivers in order to vent. You're funny, dude. Um, we're doing a late night ship stream. So I'm gonna do that for about 3 hours or something. Then I'm probably gonna crash. Oh, I am. That's fine, dude. You're good. Okay, I'm gonna show you how it's done. With yep. Some cruisers only have AP, so you gotta know where you're aiming. Yep, that's nice. They're single fire torpedoes. It depends on engagement. You know, if you're really close to an enemy, let's say it's like 2 kilometers. No, I do the single fire. Single fire. Like the narrow spread. So you hit triangle or whatever. Well, you basically support the destroyers and the battleships. Yeah, basically. But you don't go all the way in. You stop at like if I were you, I'd stop around here-ish. At just sit there. Like just sit there for a bit. And then when your team moves up as a whole collective, like 3 or 4 of us push up to here and we're doing like solid. I mean, you know, we're not getting overrun by the side, you know. Then you can maybe push a little bit more. Oh, technically 3 and 4 is probably the easiest, but once you get to 5, then it starts getting, yeah, just a little bit more. Yeah, I mean, it's okay. I don't really like the game mode. Just stay up along here. Is he gonna be heading towards the left eventually? But yeah, for sure. Always. If you can shoot a destroyer like that one, and you're not exposing too much, then yeah. Watch the other sides too, like that Texas right here. So you gotta slow down a little bit. Okay, now turn. Yep, turn, turn, turn. Make sure you're not exposing all your, you know, your side on your cruiser. Make sure you're pointing your nose, which is the front of your ship, the bow. Yep, your broadside. So he's gonna try to shoot you. So you want to keep your nose on him. No, I mean, you want to basically point your nose straight at the enemy. I mean, occasionally you'll turn your side left or right, get your guns kind of going, but you just kind of want to watch what they're doing and watch what you're doing. You don't want to push so fast in there that, oh, everyone's focusing you, and you don't want to push so slow that you're not. Yeah, you won't last more than 30 seconds. Like a couple minutes to half a game is a good start. I mean, look what I'm doing to this Texas. See my torps? If you look straight by the Texas, vaguely, see where my torps are? Well, you can if you play it, you know. Well, I missed my torps, but that's the idea. That's the right idea. Just I didn't get them. It's okay. And the thing is, you're gonna learn a lot from your, you know, mistakes and just things that you learn from the game. It's not always about the win. I mean, the win's great, but you learn more from the losses and the close games. There you go. I got Texas on fire. Yep. mean, you can do that. You can do that with cruisers and destroyers, but you got to be careful. Like, see, this is Yaslav. See that guy right there? Look how fast he's pushing up. He's dead. See? See how he pushed straight towards the damage and he didn't, he just pushed this cruiser and there's another destroyer right there. It it doesn't add up. Oh, I mean, it is. It's just you got to be a little bit more patient. Just a little bit more. Well, that's something you're gonna learn. I know that feeling, dude. Yep. But I play them all, and look at me. I play them all. I'm not bothered by, whatever it is. Okay, so this guy's gonna bomb me, and this guy's gonna shoot at me. He's probably gonna kill me here. Yep. See, I pushed a little too aggressive. But I have torps going out to him. So, yeah, I pushed too aggressive, but look at my torps. I should have all three of them line up. Oh, Dev Strike! Now that's how you do it. That was a good one. I'm gonna save that one. That one was good. I should have actually. Shoot, I just went back to the battle. Sorry, but essentially keep pushing up, but don't push too fast. Essentially, if your team's pushing up with them, try to do that. If your team's retreating from a flank, let's say you're getting swarmed by 6 people and it's only 2 people on your team, you're gonna wanna back up. But what's up, Duck? It's been good, dude. Hope you've been doing great, dude. Just teaching another player how to play some ships, different classes. Always good stuff. Okay, let's get these out. Late night stream. Late night stream. I don't think I've done this late of a stream in a long time. Okay, here we go. Copy that. Well, it takes time, dude. Oh, you'll get to the point with all that you're not so bothered by that. Like engagements. Yeah, we can probably do some ships tomorrow. No, I'm just saying the other guy in chat, not you. Yeah, he does. Just another buddy of mine. Well, well, it's good to play the ships that you're not so familiar with. That's how I always look at it because, well, I personally, I mean, I know how you're doing it like that and it makes sense when you think about it logistically, but if you play more of the ships, you can play them all, and then somebody says, well, can I have you run Destroyer in the match? Can you run Destroyer? Like, well, I don't know how to run them. Like, well, what if you do know how to run them? Like, I mean, just basically. Um, and that does a lot. Well, if you're pushing too fast, you're going to be dead in 5 seconds. If you're not, and you're being a little bit more patient, and then you're pushing up towards the middle of the late part of the game, depending on what your team does, you got to watch what your team does. If your team folds, you're going to have to retreat a little bit. Or you just push up there and do what you can. Not all at once. No, I mean, like, you try to, like, get as much as you can from it. You don't just push up there because, oh, everybody else died. I just throw myself up there. I mean, I don't look at it like that. I try to scavenge things from like even close or tough games. It's gonna be like 5 destroyers then. Yeah, that's fine. It could be 4 or 5. It could be yeah on the other team. Okay, I'm gonna count this. Yep. 3, 2, 1, go. And you should watch some of the gameplay that I have on the channel just as like a basis. You know how I play. Yeah, just to like mix it up because then you at least have a baseline. Like, okay, if he's playing it like this, maybe I can do this. If this, like how I play. I mean, it takes time. I'm like 22,000 battles in, so I mean, you got not even 1,000, so it's gonna take you up to 3 or 4 thousand battles before you like really start clicking. Yep. So you got 4. Yep. So 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 Cyclone. That's well, Kamikaze's detectability, torp boat, destroyer, Siroko's Cyclone is kind of high. They, I mean, you shouldn't if you have, there's gonna be like 5 enemies right there, or you see 3 or 4 of them. Don't do it. It's not worth the. I mean, 95% of the time you do. 90 to 95% of the time each eat. And then the 5 to 10% you see a broadside cruiser. Uh, you use, just your AP on your AP guns or your not guns but shells. You know what I mean? Um, so that's how I roll it. It takes time, dude. Like watch this other Grammy, like this guy. Watch this guy. Watch what he's doing. I mean, stick close to him, but don't go like right neck and neck with him. If you go neck and neck and he's going all the way in there, you're gonna get, you might get torped or whatever, and you don't know what's up there. So you look at the top of the map, you see up here, here's a destroyer, and the smoke, and the destroyer icon up there. You look at the top of the map, 2 cruisers. Okay, so there's probably another destroyer right there. See, Cyclone. I'm gonna push with you. Don't, not yet. Smoke up, slow down, smoke up. Okay, I'm gonna shoot him, distract him. Yeah, shoot him. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Back up, back up, back up. Okay, I got him with the, that. Keep, backing up. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Turn. Now, he still got you. Well, he laid out his torps good. You see how he laid his torps out? He put one in front and he put one behind. So, are you watching me now? Okay, so you gotta watch some gameplay and say, okay, what am I doing in smoke? You know, what is each class, yeah, like how do they kind of play? Like if you know how they kind of play, well, you tank damage, you snipe, you're a brawler, you're whatever. Yeah, if you do the same kind of things with a destroyer, you're gonna be fine. See how the smokes are shorter on the British? Like it's only 20 seconds. Like a minute and a half. Minute and a half, you know. Some of them are a minute. So, I mean, that's a long time. It depends how close you are and how fast you know. Like, watch what I can do to this, Mackinson. Give me a second. See what I'm doing with these single fire? I got torps going there. You're gonna be able to do that. There's certain you know. That's gonna be close though. Not quite. Ah, I almost had him though. I had the right idea though. Yeah, just a little bit more in front, and I would have had him. I mean, I mean, like this cruiser here, I could harass. I mean, that's not too much of a risk, but it's really understanding what your risk is in terms of what you're doing. Yeah. Like if you have multiple ships shooting at you, like two cruisers and a battleship, I mean, that's gonna be a lot to handle. Well, yeah, it's gonna be a lot to deal with. Yep. I'm gonna smoke up. Smoke generator activated. See how I'm like spitting the torps to the left and then I'm shooting the torps to the right because I'm expecting him to like move up. See, I would have gotten him there if the other guy didn't take it. I mean, T-61's gonna win unless this kamikaze can torp. Yep. Yep. Yep, that's how you do it. Yep. See? See what he's doing? How he did that and let him and... Never mind. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's how you do it. Don't say you can't. You can. You just gotta practice it, keep at it. I mean, look at your battleships, what you're doing in those. You know, you'd have no issue in those almost, right? I mean, like, unless it's a different build or something really crazy, you know? Yep. You can do that in a cruiser and destroyer. Will get you there. And it's not always about the damage. You think it's 100,000 damage or 200,000 damage. I mean, if you're doing your job and everything, capturing, you could get 25,000 damage, three caps, 4 torpedoes, and 20 assists or 20 defense, and you're at the top of the team. You actually get more XP for taking a destroyer out versus a cruiser, versus a battleship, versus a carrier. So if you take out a destroyer, you're gonna get more XP, the most. Yep, yep. You get the most XP for killing a destroyer, then for a cruiser, then for a battleship, and then for a carrier. So, I mean, it doesn't really matter that much, but I mean, it adds up as you kind of do more and more. So, well, that's the thing. Hmm. Well, and it takes time. See how I lasted that whole match, but I was going after the caps and supporting the team and spotting and I mean, you want to play the destroyer such that you're basically spotting people and making sure your team stays alive and helping them out on whatever flank you can within reason. You're not going to go from the A side to the opposite side of the map in like one swift and go. I would like if you see the map A and B, you spawn at A, I would go A. If you're at in between, then you have a little bit more say. But go to yeah, you're at the bottom. Well, you gotta play them more. It takes time, dude. Look where I'm at. I'm at like fourth from the top. Like I didn't even do a lot, dude. Well, I mean, yeah, but you don't have a lot of just um, working for you. I mean, that would be cool. I mean, yeah, but I mean that's what I'm saying that's what they should do, but they haven't. They haven't. So they're no. It's all about profits and stuff. So well, yeah, but you're still. That means you're still gonna have to face people that are equivalent to your skill level or a little bit better. So that means, if you're not doing what you're supposed to do at your tier, you're gonna play people that are equivalent or better, and they have a average or decent game or amazing game, and they can wipe the floor with you. Yeah, they can wipe the floor with you. So, yeah, mix it up. Keep trying them out. That's how you do it. You want to hear my spread for my ships over my yeah. Yeah, let me go to it. Here. No, it's not. It's not the best experience. I'm gonna move my camera. Move this off to the right. Okay, so we got destroyers, 4,096 battles, 5,800 battles in cruisers. Battleships, 11,931 battles. Yes, but I still have a lot on the other ones. That's a lot of battles on the other ones. And 402 on the carrier. That's still that's still pretty good. I'm not saying they're not worth it. I'm saying they're harder to play. Like, if you can't play all three of those classes of ships before you touch a carrier, yeah, if you can't play those like decently, like easily, then carrier is going to be a lot harder because you're doing autopilot and you're piloting planes, and you're saying, okay, my carrier goes to the side of the map, and I'm in whatever my torp planes or bombers or whatever, and doing whatever. And they have different interfaces too for the bombers versus the torpedo one. So it just depends, dude. And it takes time. So I would, if we're doing a five, I want to do five because I don't want to up tier you. Because when I do a four and a five, or five or six like that, you one tier difference, you get brought into the tier above it. So a tier five would be playing, let's say it was a tier five six, you'd be in a 6-7 match. So you'd be a tier five versus tier seven ships. I don't think you wanted. Yeah, you don't want to deal with that. You'd get wiped. I mean, if you want to do four, again, we can do four, or we can just do five. I mean, stick to whatever tier you want, and I'll mirror whatever you're doing. I'm gonna show you cruiser now, so as well. Okay, three, two, one, go. So you don't want to do that, and you don't want to look at the game as you're playing COD. Like, oh, any ship, any game, I'm gonna play the same way. I would go forward as a destroyer, but do not go center of the map. Do not go here. Go like over here, like up that flank, that gap. Yep, turn left and cut towards like back here, and then go up. Yep. See how the destroyer is out in front. You got the cruiser right behind him. You got a battleship in the back. That's how, I mean, typically should be, but like higher tiers that flips. You have, well, I'm saying you have like the destroyer up there. Sometimes you have the cruisers up there first, then the destroyers close by them, and then you have the battleships. The battleships might be further in the back because it's just, the torpedoes and everything else that's going on. Yep, I'm watching you and that other destroyer. You know, I don't want you both. That'll tell you what your detectability is. So you see that little eyeball up there on the top left by your, that's your concealment. Yep. So, I mean, nope, 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 that's yours. That'll tell you yours, and that's very critical. So if you're 5'8" away from the enemy and you have a 5'9" concealment, you're gonna be spotted. You're at 5'9". So you want to have a lower concealment. You want to have, if possible, you know, it's good to have. You're gonna have another destroyer right there, but
concentrate fire on the target.
So oh, move up with that destroyer, move up with that guy. So, oh, you're good. If you want, I mean, move up. Yep. Oh, he's taking the base. I'm going back to the base.
Protect that target.
Give me a second. There he is.
Fire on the designated target.
He's dead now. But, I mean, good dodge initially. Yeah, things like that you start picking up on. Like, you see how the cap's getting capped at the top of the map? The red bar. So you got a destroyer in there. You push straight through the center towards the, now you just push to the
enemy take the base.
The base. So and you know it's a destroyer because it, you know, they would have, if it was any other type of ship, they would have already been spotted. So it's recognizing, you know, what do they still have? You know, did they smoke up? It's probably, you know, a destroyer or cruiser. If there's no cruiser with smoke, I mean, then it's, you know, going to be a destroyer. It's like process of elimination. You can push up a little bit. Depends on your detectability, though. Yeah, then back up. Get out of there. Yep. Then get out of there if you're spotted. It's good.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Got him. Got the destroyer at the base. Okay, you can turn around now. You don't need to go that far, dude. You're way out of their range. When you're like 11 kilometers from them. Like zoom in on where you're. Yeah, so you're more than out of your, you know, detectability range. Your detectability range is 5'9". So if you're. Yep. See what I mean by that? You know, you can push up now. And see, look, it's halfway through the game and you're still alive. Look at that. And that's fine. I mean, that's how you're going to learn. Make those mistakes, keep pushing, and keep learning. You're going to be as good as you are in battleships as in, you know, cruisers and destroyers eventually. And then you're going to tackle carriers if you feel really bold. Well, I mean, it's not super hard, it's just different interface, that's all. Just because it's different doesn't mean it's always going to be the hardest thing ever. Might be, you find, oh, this is like 10 times easier than I was thinking. I'm overthinking this. Yeah, it'd be nice. I mean, don't look at it like that, like, wishing, for them to always do everything right. Do what you can right. Like how you're playing, how you're doing things, how you're understanding things. It's like, expecting anyone to just like buy you a lunch. I mean, nobody's gonna do that. I mean, great if they do. I mean, if that's a random act of kindness or some random or part of the somebody in the family that just does that for you. I mean, but if you expect that kind of outcome all the time, you're gonna develop your independence. You know, your own kind of way of doing things. You're not. You're gonna rely on it. It's good to push that boundary. Obviously within reason, but yeah. Guys are lucky. I'm doing 3 streams a day, so I'm definitely gonna be sleeping good tonight. Oh, it's actually the morning now, but whatever. Whatever. I got a Leander right here. Gonna turn. Turn a little bit more, dude. Oh, set it out of the Leander. You're doing a good job, dude. Oh, it doesn't matter, dude. You were still alive that long. That's a good start, dude. You start doing that every game, you're gonna start adding that damage and those kills, and then you're gonna look up and you're gonna be like, I'm at 45,000 damage with a kill, assist, 3 torpedoes, 2 floods. Like, wow. Like, now I can play destroyers. Imagine if I play cruisers next. So, I just defended the base. No, I mean, you just gotta play it a little bit smarter. Like, think about what they're doing, think about what you're doing with your ship. See, you got Chungking right there. You're gonna want to shoot torps at him. He's gonna turn away from you, remember? Yep, but he's gonna still probably turn, so you want to lead torps. So if you see him turn or slow down, lead torps in front of him. I'm gonna shoot him so he's distracted. I got a fire on him. Oh, you almost had him? Or is that... Oh. Let me see your torps, look. There you go. AP. That's how you learn. Well, I mean, that's how you do it until you learn. Well, you did a good job. You survived for more than half the battle, so that's longer than what you're typically saying. You said 30 seconds to a minute. I mean, that's very quick. Very, very, very quick. Yeah, I got time.
Hey, Tennessee! Come on, Tennessee. Ready to get some kills, Tennessee? Anybody? The Tennessee and the Iowa, North Carolina sometimes, probably the coolest dang battleships I've shot with this entire game. Now, they're a flincher, yes. Queen Elizabeth, can be 50-50, but Mackinson, until it's fully upgraded, yeah, can be accurate. Legato is kind of accurate, I mean, you can do anything tier 5, I don't hear war class. I want it for like Poland, battleship, and the Tennessee.
Okay. Tier 5, let's get it. Oh, I am going to do... I'm going to show you how to Mahan, okay?
I probably behind it the wrong way.
Probably, but that's how you learn. Three,
Three,
two, one, go. I mean, just that last game, you did a great job of surviving. I mean,
Citadel thief,
yeah.
only taking out the Citadel with 2,000 damage, which is terrible, but
I mean, no, that's not terrible. I mean, that's how you learn. You start pushing the boundary a little bit, and you
what do I got? Arizona, New Mexico, Vermont. Liga may be worried into, but all Arizona, Liga is Android Gloria. Alright, time to go to bullet mode. With
yep,
battleship. Time to go with one.
yep. Also, watch what I do as well.
As Mahan.
Yep,
Battle starts.
yep. So we got Fusion's torpedoes, deep water. Mahan's a gunboat. Moss is technically both guns and torps, either or. Benson's a gunboat, hardcore gunboat.
Mass.
Mass is hybrid.
Fusion.
Fusion's a torp boat. I mean, the guns are okay. Mahan's not a torp boat. Mahan's a gunboat.
It's gunboat.
Yep.
Enemy forces detected.
Um. Yeah.
Mexico.
And then once you start playing these other classes of ships, you'd be like, okay, what is this guy running? Is he running a excuse me. So basically, is he running a hybrid or is he running, uh, gunboat or torp boat or whatever? Start being able to decipher which is which. So,
Where's the Benson?
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Is that what they say in battleships? When you see a destroyer, you shoot a destroyer?
yep, yep.
That's the
As
best.
as quick as you can, because if he sneaks up on you,
Dead to the Tennessee.
yeah, if he sneaks up right alongside you, you're dead.
Hey, New Mexico, you want to keep turning?
So that's why it's critical to get up there and do your job and take. Yep, as quick as you can. If you don't have those sneaky pests sneaking around, you can do more.
Can you shoot at the battleships?
I mean, yeah, but it's good to know who you're prioritizing.
Smoke generator started.
And that takes time. I mean, I played this game for, what was it, 6 years now? So I know what I'm doing. And I'm still learning, but, you know, I want to teach others what I know.
Fire on the designated target.
Like players like me who are pros.
Yep. See, his torps ran out. First blood on the New Mexico. Let's go with a torp hit and a flood. That's how you do it. Good start. Now I'm going to shoot this Benson. See him? He's right there.
Concentrate fire.
Everybody focus that guy.
All stations. Concentrate fire on the target.
And it took out his engine. Also, you do realize that you know, if you fire your guns, whatever ship it is, you have a 20 to 30 second, like spotting, what is it? Spotting, duration. So if you shoot, you know, just out in the middle of nowhere, yep, you're gonna be spotted for 20 to 30 seconds now. So if you're trying to hide and get, you know, let's say, get unspotted quickly, that's not going to happen very, very quickly. Like, you're not going to just drop spot, like, instantly.
Engine boost deactivated.
See how this Arizona's turning? He's expecting torps. Double fire. Shooting this Benson. Got him. Yeah. That's how you do it, Dark. That's how you do it.
That's how it's done.
That's how it's done.
We've been spotted.
That's how you learn these things, is you keep refining yourself with these things and learning. Pushing the boundary. Doing things a little bit, you know, you're not so comfortable with. Yep. I mean, it relates to anything in life. You know, you start doing a little bit different things and pushing a little bit, and you're like, wow. You know, imagine what I can do. Try this. I'm at 62K right now. In a destroyer. 64K and climbing.
Detected. All stations. Reporting the position of a strategic target.
Look what I'm doing with this Hyuga. I gotta push up. I got another battleship pushing me. Now we got the Arizona here. I got another kill.
All stations. Enemy battleship.
Look at me. Look at me go. Look at me go. Let's go. 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 80,000 damage. Look at me. I'm harassing him. Yep. No. No. You gotta earn them, dude. You gotta earn your worth. You gotta earn it. You gotta earn your stuff. You gotta show, you know, the next guy, I can do it. You know? I'm gonna smoke up here. We're gonna push 100K in this game. And a destroyer. Dude's like, no way. No way. How's he doing it? Huh? No, I'm not. No. Nah. Doing something right.
Smoke screen set.
Look at that. High caliber.
Engine boost activated.
And a destroyer. Honk. 100K, 103K, 104K. Let's go. Boom. 105K.
Good night, Arizona. There we go.
203 main battery hits. 4 torpedoes. 3 floods. 2 kills. First blood. High caliber. 2 assists. 6 fires. Shall I go on? That's how you do it. I can put this game up on YouTube to show you.
Please don't.
What do you mean, scared?
Please don't. I don't know what to do.
Dude, you're good.
Oh, it's easy in the battleship. I forgot how you play battleship. Let's go.
No, you're good. Dude, don't worry about other people. They can say whatever they want. They can say whatever they want. Even if you did the best, like how I'm doing it, then be like, well, you could have done better. Well, ooh, Mutsu, he's got the 16 inch. Oh, you're good. 2 torps, two torp boats left in the Mutsu.
Super slow. Jeez, turn. You warned me that Tennessee was gonna be slow. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, very slow. Also, you also notice this smoke right here. Watch for torps. You might get torped on the right. Just saying. Watch your right.
Engine
I'm
noise
going for the B cap. Now this is how you play Destroyer, though.
Yeah, but you forced them to do not do that.
Mm,
Trash.
there's always things to learn, even the best. See, what did I say to the right? He's right there.
And I forced him.
Turn right.
Turn.
Good. Slow down.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
Ends in 5 minutes. Battleship is basically like each knife sends in that's what battleship is for.
Mm-hmm. It gives you another perspective as to how to play these ships. So, took out his torps permanently on the battleship. Yep. No cheats, no hacks, no nothing. 110k damage already this match. Dark's doing it. Yarr. Dark, you should put this video up. Look at that, Confederate in a destroyer. Mmm. Am I gonna get a Kraken? Huh? Huh? Yeah, go for it, Dark. Get it. Mmm. Let's go. 121,000 damage. I might be able to do it. I'll do it. And, I'm teaching you. Teaching you guys how to do it. Yep. 8 fires, 4 torpedoes, 250 main battery hits. 250. That's a lot. Oh, you gotta be quicker. You gotta turn. Good turning that nose. Good job, dude. He's gonna shoot you in another rack. I'm at 3,200 health. So we got a Moss and a Fusion. Yeah, but I also have pretty much maxed out commanders, so that's the thing. Oh! No! Nice shot, dude. That's how you do it.
Woo! Said peekaboo and gave me a shot. Thank you.
You're gonna look at me at the end of the game. I'm gonna be probably top on the team.
I'm actually 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. Almost at 30,000. Was it like 0? Oh, I can't be the battleship. We did.
Oh, that's we're gonna change that perspective.
Battleship.
Yep. Well, if you did, imagine if you did even half of your battles on cruisers and battleships, you'd be good at both.
But I decided to go with battleship.
Yep. Yep. If you did 400 and 400,
Oh, balls.
you need help.
No.
Turn. Uh,
How many torps you got using?
watch where his torps go. So he's up here. He's up here. We'll see if he does. If he doesn't, no biggie. Kind of hope he does.
He's probably gonna go destroyer.
He might go into the sea cap. Just be wary.
It's pretty close to over here.
Oh, and you're not spotted, right?
No.
So he's on the other side, like back here somewhere.
Did you kill him?
No.
Okay, good.
Not unless he pops up within 5. Nope. Whatever, dude. Look at that. Dreadnought 2. 4 medals. Look at this match. Look at this match. Look at this match. 3396 XP. Now that's a great game. 122,000. You want me to send you the screenshots? Here we go. Here we go. We're sending them. You. Well, this is what you can do. This is. Well, we're gonna get you there. We're gonna get you there. We are gonna get you there.
I'm always used to brawling with battleships and getting crazy successes.
It takes time, dude. It takes time.
The destroyers.
Any class.
I think I just probably finished it right now.
You'll get there. Look what I did that battle, though.
Maxed out mobs.
I'll make it great again. uh, that's funny.
I'm
So,
currently working on tier 2, 2, 3, 3. Like, try the easier tiers of destroyer. Is that also good? Like 6
I mean, 2 through 4 is probably good. As a
2 through 4.
yep, as a starter.
Destroyers.
Once you get to tier 5 and up, it starts getting more difficult. For sure. What, tier 5, tier 6, what are we doing? Don't matter to me. I'll compliment whatever you got.
How much are you losing?
But see how good I did in that game? Like, that was crazy. Uh,
Very good.
You want me to do Infergate? I'll do Infergate. Yeah, I can.
Max out Farragut.
Yeah, 3.7 second reload.
How is William Halsey a good?
I mean, he's okay. I mean, what do you got on the Halsey?
Random shit, but
No, no, no. What do you got on your?
get me now.
Wait, what was the first?
The contact, get me now. Effective, water, unstoppable.
Wait, you said unstoppable for what?
The legendary rank William Halsey, rank 7.
Yeah, but what's your third row? Like, what do you got on your third row?
Perspective, attack
Yep,
pets, twist and track, or back and stop.
I would do perceptive
Yeah, I do perceptive instead.
because if you look at what it says, incoming damage, torpedo acquisition, and shows direction of the closest enemy, which is that arc.
Destroyer, enemy.
Yep, that'll give you an indication of where he is generally.
I have an inspiration for William Halsey. Should I put one on?
I would put Bay, Eric Bay,
Eric Bay.
and I got Vincent Mordoff, but you could probably do
Heine.
he's German. He's very good.
The only Germans I got available are Hans, Otto, Lehmann, Franz, and that's the only German ones he's got available. But destroyer whatever. I'm just gonna go ahead and start a share screen and show you what I have.
Yeah, that's probably better anyways.
Yep.
That's how you do it.
Who the hell are these people?
Okay, let's see what you got. Okay, go back to your main commander. So circle. Okay. Now go to your inspirations. Click X. Okay. What do we got here? Hold square. Now go down to hit that triangle with the X.
When what? Like this?
Yep. And then go over to, well, no, 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 no. Hit X on all those three to the right. So X again on that one. X again on that one. So it'll only show you destroyer ones. So go up now over to the right. So this is your Halsey. So your guns. You're thinking guns. This is your gun.
American gunboat.
Yeah. So you want. I mean, you got Bay.
Yeah.
You can put them on there.
Other
Put Bay
destroyers.
on there. That'll help your concealment. There you go.
William. But who's the best American?
Destroyer.
Spy,
I mean Burke or
Burke,
well,
Lees, or
look.
Stacy.
Okay, look. Halsey and Burke. They do guns. So look at their skills. Go to their skills real quick. Click on him. See he's main battery shell grouping. See he's more of a well he's got torp slash guns I supposedly.
And I just did the same setup.
Yeah,
Effective,
that's fine.
smoke,
That looks fine.
contact. This is not upgraded.
Yeah, don't. Um,
Albert.
Albert is for the torps.
I got contact.
I would try.
Oh, unstoppable too.
Yeah, go to that third row and make it the second skill.
Destroyer will be destroyed.
Not that one. Go to the one above it. Go to the one on the left. That one. Torpedo Safari.
What's that?
That's for your range for your torps. This is a torp build. So you want to do reload for your torps, range for your torps. And you got smoke and you got unstoppable. So that'll help you. And you got some concealment. So if you go to your inspirations for that real quick. We'll just build them out real quick. So we're gonna build for torps. So
So a torp destroyer boat is what we're gonna build.
yep, yep.
For destroyers, so Mahan.
No, this would be. I mean, this would be like.
American
I
destroyers.
mean, this is just another build. Um, for your Americans.
My Farragut or Mahan
I
destroyer.
mean, you could, but
I could.
once you get to Benson, you really get to the gunboats. So you could always, how I look at it is, you do the lower tiers, tier three through tier, let's say tier five, as a torp boat, and then tier six through eight, you can do guns. So if this is torps,
Russia
well, look at their so.
has a destroyer inside of
I
it.
mean, he's not too bad. I mean, helps with incoming damage. I mean, that's not too bad. Tor.
UFC
Uh,
single screen deployment. UFC 4
I mean, he's okay.
Fleet Commander destroyer, and then I got this
Um,
guy Marvel
mm,
destroyer.
go to Rizzo now. See, there's torpedo damage. You go there, engine
I
boost,
got a Stig.
torpedo damage. I mean, you could do that. See how you're increasing torpedo damage and engine boost cooldown. Cooldown.
Oh,
See how you're doing that, and if you go to your ship, so go to circle again, and then hit square. No. Well, yeah. Go to
what was their whole ship
ship
options?
options upgrades.
Full
Now
ship
go to
upgrades.
loadout. Now go to consumables. Up one row, all the way to right. There you go. See, look, you got an engine boost. So you did torpedo damage and your consumable for your engine boost. That's a little bit useful potentially because you have that. So you're
What would I do for Mahan?
you can do guns. So you do
William
see,
Halsey.
yeah, William Halsey or Burke, and you got your concealment, and now you're gonna do guns. So you're gonna do concealment and guns. See how you're double stacking like two of those skills or those inspirations.
So Mahan, I would do like William Halsey. I would pick which guy? The
I
William.
mean, you could do Halsey or Burke. I mean, I'd keep Halsey, as I think he gives you that AP damage, so that helps you a little bit more.
And Eric Bay is a good one.
Yep,
Keep him on there for guns.
he's good for most destroyers. He's good. If you have nothing else to run on the destroyer, always run concealment. If you don't know what else to run,
Okay,
um,
so you just gave me a tour boat, and Mahan, you
yep,
gave me a gunboat.
yep. See how I did that? Like now you can switch between those. Let's say,
Mahan Farragut, Mahan Farragut.
yep, or you can swap the builds. Watch. So you click on that, commander
Oh,
for that guy. Let's say you want to run, guns. So what if you want to run Burke or Halsey? You can click Burke or Halsey. Now you got guns. But
he's not ranked up enough.
no, that's fine. But
Oh, seven.
you can put. I mean, you could put. Go to your inspirations, and then you could put. I mean, Bay on there. I mean, you can do the same kind of thing if you want, but just slightly tweak it. See how his main base traits like shell grouping or whatever. So you're doing like guns still here, but you're just mixing up the builds a little bit based off of what they have. You know what I mean?
I could try Mahan and see if anything's different.
So
But
that make a little bit more sense though. I
maybe
mean, can I show you mine real quick?
destroyer.
Yep. Watch. I'm gonna show you how I do it. Um, just how I have these kind of built.
Jesus Christ, you have max out, unfortunately.
Yep. So that's the max. This is almost maxed. Look what I did. I did destroyer main battery reload time. So this is my guns. So look, you got reload, concealment, you got more incoming damage, you got that, and you got unstoppable. So with
I got
this,
a lot of people that I don't even know.
you have a 3-7 reload. If I do Halsey, I mean, that's the same kind of build that I see how I have Bay on there and there. Yep. And then if I go to Burke, I have Halsey, AP, and then I have Bay. See how I'm like trying to do that? Like I was trying to do a little bit of torps here, but I'm trying to do guns as well and concealment. And then like this, you know, Gleaves, I do detectability, and I did torp detectability. Yeah, that's a Tago. So, but see how you know I'm like stacking it a little bit. Like I'm thinking, what am I building it for? Once I know what I'm building it for, then I can, you know, build it whatever. Yeah. Uh, ships. Yep. Yep. Help me help you. See, I almost have them all. See, I don't have very many left, do I? Nope. Nope. I mean, it's really just this. I mean, these are almost done, but I need to get my Baltimore. I sold that. Yours is probably all over the place with yours. Well, you probably have a lot of them you gotta work on still too. So, but it's all good, dude. It takes time. So we're gonna do. Let's see what you got real quick, and then I wanna get to some games. Looks pretty good. Yep. 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 Looks. It looks good though. Yep. Go to Japanese. What do you got? Okay. Once you get to five, see Aoba, Gokase. Look at those. Those tier fives. Once you pass that mark, look. Once you get to Fubuki and up, you are gonna be sitting great. That's when it really starts heating up. Yep. You'll get there. Amagi's really good. UK. Once you get to well, you've noticed Queen Elizabeth. You like that, right? Yep. 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 hmm German. Look at the Nuremberg. Very good. Look at the layout. It's pretty much the same. You want me to show you how to play it? That's a good. That's good. Your mods look good on these ships. Destroyers are more difficult, I'll tell you that. Cruisers are fun. Battleships are fun. Both are fun. Kirov is good. Ismail is great. Remember, if you're broadside or flat in those Russian battleships, you will get smacked. Yes, they are gunboats, 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 gunboat. Yep. Uh, yeah, that line is no, they have sap, but they're weird. Uh, is there rolling smoke? Trento's where it starts getting good. Andrea.
Cavalry Aurora, I haven't really touched that
That
one.
one's good.
Andrea.
That one's really good.
There's my opinion, but I don't have tier 4s yet.
This B's where it starts getting spicy a little bit.
Visby.
Yep.
And then you got this thing, the Mauvin. I don't know what the hell this
That's the
is.
next line. This is gunboat radar line. The top.
Pan-Asia, Hamilton Way. This
Yep.
is the Challenger Challenger.
Yep.
Then here's my next one.
Also, go back to the Pan Asians. Those that cruiser line's got deep water torps. Also, the that destroyer line has deep water torps as well. So what that means is those torps can't hurt destroyers. They can only hurt cruisers, battleships, and carriers.
So yeah, for me it's basically 4-4-5. France 3-4-4. German
4, 4, 5, 5. Yep.
UK 4-5-6-5. Japan 4-4-6.
Yep.
USA 5-5-6-7-7-8. So I'm kind of like 5 and
You're
6
getting
on
there.
average.
Okay, let's do some more games. So, what do you want to do? Tier 4 or 5?
For you don't want me to get that much
I
advanced.
mean, if you want, you can, but I would try cruiser destroyer.
Either of those.
Yep.
Try.
Try.
At least give it a chance. Like
Yep.
any chance.
Never know. You might get a couple citadels.
Sure.
You want me to show you how to play Königsberg, or
How many?
how about I give you a sneak peek to Nuremberg?
Invite.
Yep. So you do Mahan.
Oh, I do Mahan?
Yep. Hope you guys are learning some things as well in chat. I don't know if anyone's still watching and all that, but we're just chatting it up with some good. Yep.
Kinda.
Newer players trying to teach you guys some things. Um, I want to count it down for this real quick. Oh, give me a second. No, I'm saying for the I do countdowns in the stream, so so other people can get in. Um,
Once I start to get into the Benson,
Benson's where it gets very fun, dude.
then I got the Fletcher, and then you got the AIM-7. I'm, as a battleship player, that doesn't really destroy anything. What is practice makes perfect? I'm gonna put, actually, here's the problem. I'm gonna put 5 here. He's gonna start hitting my ship XP. Great. And that's another thing though. I try to get that ship XP all the time. Just grind the ship up, keep moving, and get that first block. Get that economy.
Yep.
Targeting system A, things run flow. You just get a couple of those 3 blocks done, you're on to the next scene. Sometimes I might run into ship fire damage because it can't cover shore. Destroyers are usually pretty
It
strong.
just depends. I mean, some of them are just gonna be like how it goes. So, okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, Fletch.
Uh, you're gonna get better at this, dude. It just takes
Sure.
time. You saw that last match, 3,400 XP and a tier 5 destroyer.
Okay, so I'm going against a very
Yep.
bad ship.
Always read it out. What do you got? You got a gunboat, Farragut,
It's a Farragut.
Fabuki. You got a torp boat, Anshan. You got a torp gunboat, Furu's
That's Mahan.
Furu's DPM cruiser, Gokase's DPM cruiser, Leander's light cruiser.
Why is it putting me on armor piercing? Do I switch to fire?
Well, sometimes whatever you have from your last match is what you start with. So let's say you fired AP is what you start with.
That's your
If you didn't
opinion.
switch it. Yep.
I didn't.
Yep. So if you didn't switch it, that's what you're on. So if I already had AP loaded last match, I have AP right now. Okay, you're gonna push up to here. So like push up to here-ish. But don't go past those blocks in terms of that. Just kind of spot and hover. And then, spin around. So like if you go over to the right, go to the left, spin around, and then come back. Around. Yui, yep. You just do a Yui around, you're just going up there to spot, and then you're seeing what's up there. Yep, spotting, capping, torping, etc. Yep, I would do the Yui. Yep, turn around. He's gonna be coming up. I'm spotted as well. That's a destroyer. I mean, if you got shots, great. If not, don't risk it. I'd start turning out the other way, like back. Don't fire anymore. There you go. I got 2,200 on him. So we got almost 3K on him already. That's a good start. I'm gonna push him. You can bank this way back towards him if you want. And you can shoot torps towards the smoke screen. Watch out, you got torps. Watch out, slow down. Oh, you're good. See, he ran out of torp range. You're good. Keep going. There you go. You shoot. See? It takes time. It's watching the gameplay. It's, watching what others do. It's watching the other destroyer. What is he doing, on your team? Yeah, watching what he does. And like, okay, if he's doing this, is he playing, well? Watching others gives you a good idea. Yep. I mean, your torps are probably like 6 kilometers, so if you're within 6, maybe you can shoot torps. Oh, for your torps, or? Well, your torps only go like maybe 6 to 8. There he is. You can gun him. Yep, you can gun him. Yep. Yep. See how see how that farragut's retreating? Does he sees all these guys pushing up? He's like, I can't deal with that. That's a lot. Yep. He's like, nope, I can't do it. Well, I would focus the destroyer first, then the carrier. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, look, it's 4 minutes in, you're still alive. Look at that. And you're capping, look at that. Capping the base, you're up there with the other destroyer, helping him out. Spotting. Yeah. See that, there's the care, he's moving, as he recognizes, the team's pushing back. And you can push up a little bit more now. Watch where that other, destroyer's pushing with you. Yep, there's the farragut. I pinged him. You can shoot him. Finish him off. Oh, you're good. Make sure you load it HE if you can. There you go. Yep, watch out, Leander, careful. Get behind the mountain. Get behind the mountain. You could. Watch what I'm gonna do to this, Leander. Look what I'm doing to this, Leander. Dev strike!
Wir haben einen gegnerischen Kreuzer versenkt.
See? You're doing it. You're playing the destroyer right. Now you,
All stations, concentrate.
well, if you fire your main guns, you can. But I'm gonna go distract them. If you want to go shoot at the carrier, you can. Do it. Shoot the carrier. I'll go get this other guy. I'll go distract these guys, and then you'll be able to do a little bit more. Okay. I'm gonna distract this Ismail.
Negativ.
There you go.
Hauptturm kritisch beschädigt.
Watch what I do to this Ismail.
Kritischer Maschinenschaden.
Look at this. Look what this Ismail is doing. He's turning out, but I think I actually missed my torps there, which is kind of funny. But right idea there. If you want. Yep. Or you can just fire main guns, either or. Look, you survived the whole game. Look at that, dude. You should have let him a little bit more. A little bit more. If he turns... no. Well, maybe. No. Close, though. Very close. That last one almost got him. Main gun, shoot him. Top of the superstructure. Look at that. You got a kill.
Unser Team hat die Führung übernommen.
Yeah. You always aim up higher with your HE. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. 10,000 damage, what, already? Oh, look at that. There you go. Yeah, that's good. See how you're starting to do it a little bit? You're following that other destroyer, helping him out, and that Gremiashi is a good player. So. Yep, destroyer and ACAP. So that's probably Fubuki, but that could be Anshan. They're taking all our caps. Can't have that. Yeah, if you got shots. Also, the other thing you're going to start to learn as you play your destroyers and cruisers is you can shoot over islands, or line up your shots. Oh, you're good. He's got deep water. He can't do anything to you. Yep. So, hold up. Let me just save that dev strike. That was a good dev strike, though. Okay, get him. Shoot him with torps. Shoot him with your main guns. There you go. Shoot up a little bit higher with your HE. Is he gonna back up? Please back up. Nothing. Oh, you do? I was watching the other guy, sorry. Let's see if you can get him. That was a good try. Oh, you got him! You got a dev strike!
Oh my god, 12,874
Yeah, dude, that's how you do it.
XP. I just
Yeah, that's how you do it. Woo! See, you just move back and forth in the smoke, and you got right in the way of those torps. There's the other guy. You can get the Anshan right here. Shoot towards the front superstructure. He. Oh yeah,
I'll take the assist.
dude, look at that game, dude. Look at that. You did it.
I'm gonna screenshot this.
Look at that. Second on the team with 2042 XP, dude. You did better than me. Good job. See?
I can't play a destroyer.
See, you said you couldn't play a destroyer. You just did better than me.
I'm gonna screenshot it too.
Screenshot it. Celebrate it, dude.
Now this is
That see? That's the stuff. That's a hybrid destroyer. Guns and torps.
50, 40 hits, 1 torp, 3 assists, 3 shot down, incapacitated, 2 destroyed, 1 flooding, 2 detected, 2 command fire, 6 assists, 1 shot.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
You can screenshot that, go to your service record, and you can click it. So go to,
Team 2.
yep, recent battles. You can
Wow.
go to team result. You can save it.
Erasing is happening.
You can hit the share button,
I
and then take a screenshot
sent it to you.
and send it to your buddies in your fleet. And be like, look at me, guys.
6,281 out of 143. That's my 1.54
Nice.
Please just say I can't play destroyer.
Yeah, you can do it. See it if you just try it a little bit more. Imagine if you had like 50 battles in the destroyer like that. Like what you'd be doing. You'd be hitting 60,000 damage, 50,000 damage, maybe 40,000. I mean, and helping your team out and all that. It just goes to show you can do it.
That's crazy. 49 spent.
It feels good. You're pushing a little bit out of your, yeah.
Oh my god. I gotta send that to my buddy. Show friends.
Like, look what I'm doing. My bud taught me how to do a little bit, you know?
Well, I mean, you cancel the memberships. Saturday, and I ain't got nothing going on. Cancel it, why not?
I mean, that's up to you. I'm gonna be up for at least another hour. Max, probably, well, where are we? Hour and 38.
257.
Yeah, I'm probably going to bed at 4, so.
Damn. I'll
I
probably
did 3 streams for 2.5 hours today. I gave you guys a lot of content today.
with a newbie trying to play destroyer.
Well, we're not putting it like that. Yes, we're helping you, but you gotta to become a master at anything. You gotta be a noob. You gotta suck at things first before you get good.
I gotta learn to do it again.
Yeah.
For fun. Not getting shot at 30 seconds and dying. That's ridiculous.
Yep.
See, now I'm gonna have one good game, but then other games are gonna be probably die, 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 die.
Well, it just depends. It really depends. Let's go, guys. Let's go. See, that wasn't too bad.
Excuse me, and I'm not gonna get a kill back in. I got 2.
Good job, guys. Good stuff.
4 kills. It's just positioning, knowing what you're doing.
Positioning, knowing what you're doing, spotting, capping, and shooting your guns when you need to. You know, you're not gonna if you're in a torp boat, you're not gonna pick on a, a superior gunboat that can outgun you. You're gonna think it out. So stored, he's got guns. Fen Yang's a torp boat. Dallas is DPM, so that's
And then I have a trash can 39. That's my backup.
yep, he's guns and
Are you looking on the map where you want me to go?
I would go this side because there's no destroyer. Go to the right because there's no destroyers.
Battleships at the front here.
Yep, go to the right. I'll stick with you.
Navy destroyers ready.
Yep. Learn it from one of the I mean, I'm not one of the best, but I'm really good for what I'm doing, but I'm not the best. I'll tell you that. There are better people. Oh. And put that as your background. Be like, hey guys, look at me. And you flex on your fleet or somebody else and be like, or somebody else and be like, hey guys, look at what I did. 200,000 in the destroyer. Or 100,000 or 80,000. Well, you're gonna push up to like right around here. You're gonna spin around.
You know these maps.
Yep. You're gonna have somebody right around here, like the bottom. So where I marked, the furthest up in that block right above you, there's gonna be somebody on that other side of that following block, on the other side of that island. So you want to shoot torps probably in this area,
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
but you don't want to push too far from the island.
Dallas is.
Yeah, but you don't want to push too fast in there because of there could be another destroyer like right there. There could be another destroyer. So you want to shoot torps, shoot them to the right or the left.
No. Backwards.
Yep. 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 Turn around. Oh, I probably wouldn't have turned that way, but I would have turned the long ways. But so you're gonna learn, dude. Learn through the mistakes and learn through doing. That's how you. That's how you get better at anything. It's uncomfortable sometimes. Nope. He's actually not. I'm gonna distract him. Watch this. Yep. Smoke up. Smoke up. Smoke up. Smoke up. He's gonna shoot you. Yep. You unspotted now? Okay, you're good. You don't need to keep running. I mean, you can. I mean, that Dutch cruiser could blind fire you.
Boost des moteurs activé. Problème résolu, chef.
Yep. You're good now. You can push back up a little bit. You don't have to run all the way back. Are you good? You're gonna be able to start to tell how far you can back up too. When you get really good, you're gonna be like, I can back up this far. Now I can push up this far. Now I can start turning and doing some more things. And then there's sometimes you're gonna push up there really aggressive. And you'll be like, why did I do that? I'm stupid.
Alerte incendie.
Yep.
Problème résolu, chef. Concentrate fire
It's up to you, but I'd be careful if you're gonna move up. And the other thing is just watching other people play, whether that's in a normal game or I mean, watching others, survive in a match. I mean, I would say going up to your first 4 or 5,000 battles, watch what other people do. You're gonna learn. Any class, right from wrong. See a guy push straight through the center all the way at the beginning of the battle, he's gonna be done. Versus somebody else that waits a little bit longer and does whatever. Yep, look at that, halfway through the game almost. See, that's the things like that. It's small things that add up.
All stations
Booster des moteurs
reporting the
désactivé.
position of a strategic target. All stations
Nope.
requesting fire on the
You
designated
can
target.
see them in what, 5.9, 5.7, something like that. That's not good. 6.4 is high for an American destroyer. That's like Russian destroyer concealment, to give you perspective. I mean, you could, but you got to be careful. Might be another destroyer over there. Yep. Yep. All right. Smoke up. I would try to shoot torps at that Bayern if you can. Back up. Straight. Yep. Point. Yep. Like that. Like that. Keep torp them. There you go. There you go. Keep backing up, Bayern. Come on. Be stupid. Come on. Be stupid. Look at those torps. Look at those torps. Look at those torps. Oh! They're taking our base. You might want to turn around. Turn. Oh, then go for the Fenyang. That's assuming they don't capture first. Okay, gun them. There you go. Towards the front superstructure. Keep moving. Keep moving. There you go. Nice kill. Look at that. Look at that, dude. Look at that. What a beauty. Well done. See, you're doing it. That's not too bad, is it? Oh, we lost the game, but yep, because they capped. That's why I said, you should have probably went back to. That's good, dude. On a loss. That's good. I'm at fourth on the team. I'm not too far behind. So that was good. See? See, now you're up to like 50 something battles and destroyers, or 55, you know? And you're already feeling better. I mean, just with that destroyer alone.
I'm 55 now.
But, imagine trying to play, British destroyer, or German, or whatever else, other nation. So, I'm probably going to do 2 more games and then probably call it. I am getting a little bit tired. Um, and rightfully so, because it's 3 a.m. Yeah, 3:09. But
This is the best game ever. Dead before I killed in 30 seconds. No rage quit.
well, I'm teaching the right, pointers.
Get them out there.
Yep. Imagine you do the same thing with cruiser. You're gonna start citadeling people left and right.
Cruisers.
Yep.
That's making me want to play destroyer.
I'm gonna count it down for you guys.
I want to play destroyer.
Now,
On the map.
I'm showing you cruiser and just what I can do with my cruiser, and you're doing more destroyer.
I'm trying to get all the XP, trying to get to defense 6. Pretty good. Let's try and do this again like 1 more game.
I got 2 more.
See if I can get 2 more victories. You think?
Yeah, it's definitely possible, dude.
Alright, on this map, what do you want to do? You know our maps. I got a Gady and a Mahan, and then June card, good card, and Mahan. So I already know what Mahan's do. Gady, I don't know what he does.
It does torps and guns. Torps and guns.
Show 'em what we've got, chaps.
Okay, go to the left. Go towards A. We need spotting there. See how I'm like, saying go this way, and I'm putting a reason to it. It's just like anything. It's like, well, why are you going to get food? Well, because I'm hungry. Valid reason. Your part. I don't know why he's following you. You shouldn't be over by C. That's not the right game. The right play. He's going from C to A. See how he's, going all the way across the map. Well, he's just going over to A. I mean, now if those guys over at C are trying to spot, it's not going to be so easy for them. They they have to be spotted by a destroyer if there's a destroyer over there, and they're not going to have a great time with that. Okay, I'm slowing down.
Smoke generator
Go
activated.
up to A, ride that edge, and then shoot torps. Are you
Smoke screen
good?
set.
Yeah, don't fire main guns. Ride the edge, and then come back.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
I mean, ride the edge up to the mountain if you want, but edge of the cap. Yeah, you can inside the cap.
I don't have range on the cap.
Your torp range is probably like 6, right? If you hit the start button. Yep. So I mean, that's not terribly far, but it's okay. What it is. So.
This big
Um. Well, that might be Ramot in there. He's got smoke. Yep. It might be a destroyer as well too. So you gotta. Oh, that's the Mysore.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Yeah, last one is the next game. So, shoot torps. Don't shoot your main guns. I'll let you try to get them. See if you line them up. The torps looking. They look decent from what I'm seeing. Watch what I do this Agano.
Fire.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Nope. Oh, nope. Yep, that's good.
Problem solved.
I'm too aggressive here. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm going back to port. Nah, it's getting tired, dude. Um, push a little bit. I mean a little bit, but you don't want to push too much. Watch what your team is doing and watch what they're doing. Is they're gonna kind of push. It looks like they were pushing back, so maybe push up a little bit. Yep, it's kind of a push and pull, like a tug of war, you know.
Oh, there's a destroyer. Evading. Actually, I don't know. You can watch my share screen. They put that pin here. Yeah, I'm a dead man. They got me. They got me. Give me that. Damn it.
This pitcher, he throws it straight to the left, and this umpire is like, "What the heck did I just see there?"
Oh, you got one more in you?
Yep, one more in me.
Destroyer or battleship?
Let's either cruise or battleship, whichever one you want, dude. If you want to play battleship, you earned it.
That one destroyer game.
Yep, that a couple of those destroyer games you really
Wasn't expecting it.
well, you don't expect until you do, dude. We can do 7 if you want. Well, I show you, what do you want to see? Destroyer, cruiser, battleship? What do you want to see? Oh, okay. What do I want to do? Here we go.
This may be the last one. Oh yeah.
That's fine. Yep. 3, 2, 1, go. 2.5 hour stream, 2.5 hour stream, 2.5 hour stream. 7.5 hours worth of streams today. I put in the work today.
You gotta play destroyer.
Yep. Even did that.
Yep, even did a little teaching.
Yep.
Go back to bully mode real quick. See how I move this.
Yep.
I got Iowa, Nebraska, Massachusetts.
Yep. Suzuya, you got some spamming HE cruisers.
I have Iowa, Kansas, Nebraska, Odin.
Nagato, Bismarck, you got some brawlers, you got some snipers in there. Oh, mostly snipers, but anyways,
I'm gonna go to C.
that's fine. Good call.
And you play
Right, right. You're gonna be able to start picking off and say, "Oh, that guy's got a 3.6 second rudder, and this guy's turning too quick, or he's taking too long. He's not doing a rudder build. He's doing some other kind of build. Maybe he's doing a concealment build." Yep.
yeah, because I got better initial.
Well, it's because I play that ship, so I know how it rolls. I know the capabilities of that ship.
Just gotta know your weaknesses.
Yep. And you're like, well, what does Charles Martel have? Nope, it doesn't have radar. It doesn't have sonar.
What does a Nagato
Yep, 16-inch guns. It's a sniper. Charles Martel's got 203 millimeter guns, so 8-inch guns, heavy cruiser.
have? Oh, everybody's going to C.
That's not the greatest move, but hopefully nobody else, no one else goes to C besides us. We still need a presence at A.
Shit. Double tank.
Croiseur ennemi repéré.
Yep, yep.
Cuirassé ennemi détecté.
Yeah, it's things like that. Like they're making so silly decisions, and then expecting to a turn. You start shooting different out of your main guns because you're looking for somebody to turn,
Croiseur ennemi
and you can start to expect when people are turning with your floatiness of your shells or whether they're arcing straight to it quickly. Each nation has something different. Like, and yep, they got something unique. I mean, they all have that kind of same inherent
Oh, look at that. Jervis. Boom.
basic nation play style, but each specific ship is different.
You can't just go in one class all at the same time like that.
Yep. That's what I tell a lot of people, and they're like, no, no, no. Like, I like playing one type of ship. I'm like, I get why you're saying that, but I want you to, at least experience some of the other ship classes and be able to at least potentially play them, right? Yep. Well, I wouldn't do that until you're comfortable with the other two first. Yep. Yep. Once you feel good with those, then I think it's time to dabble with carrier.
Problème résolu, chef. Alerte incendie.
Yep. I'm dead. I pushed a little too fast, but whatever. I'll spectate. Yep.
Looks like spectate BBs. Already has 47,000 bucks in it. Make a presentation. Take on this part not full time yet. Almost done yet. Activate my 35.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh my god. 37 and 70. Making up that means right.
Yep. Well, it's that same concept. If you play a different type of ship enough, and cruiser and carrier, if you put enough time into it and you grind for it, you're gonna learn some things. Deep water torps. Oh no, regular torps. Regular torps are the triangles. The other ones are, I think, the circles or whatever. They're deeper in the water. And when they hit, they usually flood. If it's
That wasn't nice.
if it's a deep water torp.
So Bismarck fight?
Well, some people do that because you're angled or whatever. But like in this case, either or is probably good, but I'd probably do AP honestly. Slow down, slow down. Remember, the faster you go with the hole in your ship, the more water that goes in it. Yep, you got a fire and a double flood. Looks like you're toast. Nope, 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 you're dead. You're going too fast. But we won that, looks like. So we end on a high note. Well done with destroyer play, and do some more and take a look at some videos and stuff, gameplay, and even you can go back through the stream and watch that Mahan game. No, it's for your reference as to like how you can do better with certain things and
This guy is torping a Massachusetts. Interesting. Let's see how this goes. And 45041, one kill. Hey, as long as I got a kill, I did something. See what this destroyer player is doing is tier 6. Is doing something completely different from those.
and each destroyer is going to do something different. They're not going to all play like the same. So like if you see one nation destroyer versus another one.
He just got okay, never mind. He's dead. That's nothing.
Well, I'm going to end the stream. Appreciate it, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We'll do another stream tomorrow. But I am beyond tired right now. I need to get some sleep. So, thanks, guys.